The unsellable house. Next, we follow the terrifying saga of TikTok user Leon Rito. He claims his home has been plagued by multiple spirits for over a year. He has even tried to sell the property, but it has sat on the market for months. Apparently, paranormal activity is bad for property value. In this first clip, he hears a strange sound coming from the bathroom. It is a musical jewelry box that he says frequently activates on its own. Take a look at what he captured.
Son las 3 de la mañana. Hoy había limpiado y dejé una caja vieja y ahora estoy solo. Y se está escuchando. La verdad no sé. Yo esta caja la había dejado acá, pero no entiendo por qué.
The timing of that door slam is designed to terrorize. But look at the box itself. After he shuts it, it turns on again without anyone touching it. The lid opens on its own. Unless there is a motor inside that box, that movement shouldn't be possible. But the haunting escalates. In a later update, he is woken up by noises and catches something much more aggressive at the same bathroom door. Take a look.
Me acabo de acostar, pero hay algo que lo escucho. Hay alguien corriendo. ¡Basta! 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 Aparece, basta. Aparece. Salí. Yo no te tengo más miedo. No te tengo más miedo. Aparece. Estoy viendo ahí. ¿Qué es eso? Te estoy viendo ahí. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás?
First, the door handle shakes violently, proving something physical is on the other side. But when the door opens, look into the darkness. Right there, you can see a dark, mysterious face staring directly at him. It doesn't look like a shadow, it looks like a person. It holds its gaze for a moment before shifting quickly to the right, out of sight. When he rushes in to investigate the corner where the figure went, there is absolutely no one there. No intruder, no roommate, just an empty bathroom. So, is this a clever hoax to get views? Or is there a reason nobody wants to buy this house? You decide. The empty room. Next, we join paranormal investigator Jassim in Saudi Arabia. He is exploring a desolate building that has been abandoned for 10 years, following a tragic accident that claimed the lives of the family who lived there. Locals claim the property is still inhabited by the unrested spirits of that family, and as soon as Jassim steps inside, the house seems to react to his presence. Watch what happens next.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. لا إله إلا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا 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 لا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا 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 لا. بسم الله.
The force required to flip that table is significant. It didn't just fall, it was thrown. But then almost seconds after, the bathroom door slams shut on its own. Jassim checks the room, finds nothing, and turns to leave. But the entity isn't done with him yet. This is the most compelling moment. After the door slams a second time, almost hitting him, Jassim doesn't run away. He immediately kicks the door back open to catch whoever is inside. But there is no one there. The room is a dead end, and there are no windows large enough for a person to escape through. As the slamming continues in other rooms, it becomes clear that Jassim is not welcome here. So, is this the restless spirit of the former owner, or a djinn guarding its territory? You decide. The Himurro Mansion. For our next story, we travel to Japan with YouTuber Stephen Ronan, an explorer known for documenting abandoned sites around the world. Inside the infamous Himurro Mansion, he captures not just the decaying architecture, but unsettling signs of paranormal activity. Take a look.
And after that, he was given the task to create gunpowder and other chemicals during World War II, which made him even more rich because he was making money from war. I think this place is really haunted.
The door behind Steve seemingly opens on its own. There was slight wind at the time, but it does not explain the door closing on its own right after. It didn't take long from the start of their investigation to encounter something unexplained. Take a look.
Oh, it's a giant living room. Whatever made that noise is not making it anymore. Dave.
Dude. Dude.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That was you.
In the video, unusual noises are being heard. Dave tells Steve that, for how many places they have been to, he has never felt this creeped out by a place before. You can also tell in the video that they genuinely seem creeped out by what is going on, and they just started their exploring.
Can I use that sequence of your footage?
Yeah.
Can I show them with your footage?
It's absolutely beautiful. The weight of it. The man. That on camera.
So Dave caught this on camera. The light bulb just mysteriously dropped to the ground. There's some just weird stuff happening in this mansion.
Although Steven's friend Dave is clearly shaken by the smashing light bulb, the pair decides to press on. In the very next scene, we follow Steven down a corridor toward a closed glass door at the far end. Keep your eyes on that door.
Well, the ceiling doesn't look safe at all. That's about to go down any moment. That room is filled with stuff. Well, here's a safe. It's all rusty. Looks like the rats got to it. Ugh. It's not budging. It's a lot of books on top. Holy crap.
We can clearly see the door was closed just moments before, only to appear open seconds later. I don't believe Steve even realized the door was originally closed. He only caught it in the act of shutting. What is your take on these creepy encounters? It is truly eerie to witness a home once filled with life, now left abandoned and forgotten, holding nothing but the memories trapped within its walls. Regarding the urban legend, enthusiasts often call this one of the most haunted locations in Japan, despite its exact coordinates never being confirmed. But as always, real or fake, you decide. The poltergeist. A man claims his apartment has been haunted ever since he returned from holiday. He suspects that one of his neighbors may have done something to his home while he was away. And now, he's experiencing intense poltergeist activity that he can't explain. Take a look.
Van 2 veces que apago ese güey y se vuelve a prender. Y se escuchaba que se estaban moviendo las pinches sillas. Ayer también, pero ahorita estoy escuchando más. Verga, güey. No mames, no mames, no mames, no mames. ¿Quién eres? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Quién quieres asustar? Al chile aquí no vas a asustar a nadie, güey. No sé qué sea, no sé quién quieras. Estamos bien encomendados, papá. La política nos protege y aquí nadie puede hacer nada. Pinche ventilador de mierda. No te pases de verga. Ay, que su puta madre. Vamos a desconectarlo, chingar su madre. No mames, no mames. No te vas a esa madre. Te llevas las ganas. No sé qué estado. Un chingo, pero sí. Me saca que está mal. Muévete, nada más puedes mover una pinche silla y un vaso. No que muy chingón. A la verga.
First, a chair is dragged across the floor on its own, with nothing attached to it. Moments later, a cup is flicked straight off the table by an unseen force. He explains that the fan in his room keeps turning on and off by itself, so he unplugs it from the wall. But even then, a decorative candle holder sitting on a shelf is suddenly knocked down, shattering glass across the floor. In his caption, he warns that the intensity of this activity only seems to be growing stronger by the day. So what do you think? Did this man capture true paranormal activity? Or was it just a hoax? You decide. Don't answer it. Next, we have a frantic update from TikTok user Ethan.Rider. He provides almost no context for this clip, other than the fact that he is alone in the dark and hears footsteps circling him. The audio here is critical. You can hear faint shuffling sounds right next to him until he is interrupted by something. Take a look at what he captured.
Oh my god, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just woke the fuck up. There's like footprints, footsteps. Listen to this shit, can y'all hear it? What? Oh hell no, what the fuck was that, dog? Hold up. Alright, yo, I gotta check this shit out. What the hell? Nobody out here. Nobody out here, what the fuck? I gotta go get my mom. Oh, what the fuck?
The knocking is startling, but it might have been a diversion. Watch the doorway in the back of the house after he turns away from the front door. A dark, shadowy head leans out from the door frame, stares directly at him, and then vanishes back into the room. The timing suggests a terrifying possibility based on old folklore, the 3 knocks of death. Legend says that if you hear strange knocking and open the door to check, you are inviting the spirit inside. By going to the door, did Ethan accidentally let this shadow figure in? Or was it already in the house, waiting for him? You decide. The abandoned complex. Next, we follow urban explorer Alan Bari into a massive industrial work site that has been abandoned for nearly 20 years. The site is a ghost town of factories and worker housing, but it doesn't seem to be empty. In the first clip, Alan Bari enters the main factory floor, and the activity begins immediately. Watch very closely.
إنك اترك هذه المنطقة خالية. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله. في بيتك اللوحة تتحرك كذا. في حد هنا؟ تعطوني إشارة. إي والله. إيش فيه؟
That frame is swinging with constant momentum. It doesn't slow down like it should. When he advances through the building, a bathroom stall door opens completely on its own, with clearly no one touching it. When he gets back to the main floor, a heavy bucket rolls across the floor with no one close to it. But most viewers missed the scariest detail here. If you look into the darkness behind the swinging frame, right there, you can see a pair of glowing eyes watching him. It looks like whatever is hiding in the dark is the one moving the frame. But the investigation gets darker. He moves into the residential building, where the atmosphere is even more eerie. Watch what he captures.
بسم الله. بسم الله. اشتاق. بسم الله. تكفل. ما بتكفل. هذا الباب ثاني تكفل.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم ولا تأخذه بسم الله تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما يشاء وسع كرسي السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
He stumbles across a kafan, a white shroud used to wrap the dead before burial. Inside the bathroom, he finds a second one, but this one isn't empty. Terrified, Al-Anbari backs out of the room to catch his breath. But when he gathers the courage to go back and investigate, the body is completely gone. If this was a prank, where did the body go in just a few seconds? And if it wasn't a prank, who was lying on that floor? You decide. I just want to play chess. Our next video comes from an unknown source, though the rugs suggest it may have been filmed somewhere in the Middle East. A paranormal investigator is exploring what appears to be an abandoned house when he encounters poltergeist activity that sends chills down his spine. Take a look. The poltergeist activity only continues to intensify, so he sets up a static camera inside to observe what is happening in the room from a safer distance. Here is what he captures. A shadowy figure materializes beside a chessboard and eerily rearranges the pieces into the starting position of a game. The investigator steps inside, and for a moment, everything seems to stop. But then, out of nowhere, a bag on top of the cupboard shifts upright, almost as if the spirit retreated back inside it. This video is truly bizarre. The poltergeist activity, the chessboard, and the shadowy figure are all completely unexplainable. Do you have an explanation for this? Let us know in the comments below. Hiding in plain sight, a man in Mexico uploaded this clip to TikTok. He explains that while he was lying in bed, his wife noticed something that chilled her to the core. And I've got to say, what he captured is truly unexplainable. Take a look.
Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué es? Se abrió. Espérate, cálmate. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Te podemos ayudar? ¿Necesitas algo? Dinos. ¡Se asomó alguien! Alúzame. Espera. Espérate, alúzame. No hay nada, mira, no hay nada.
Out of nowhere, the cupboard door swings open, with no one touching it. Then, the clothes hanging inside suddenly shift to the left. You can clearly see a face of an entity peeking in to look at them from inside the cupboard. When the man rushes over to investigate, there is no one there. He even moves the clothes around to prove it. But the cupboard is empty. So what do you think? Was this a genuine paranormal encounter? Or was it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The undeniable poltergeist. Our next story also comes from Alambari. I wasn't planning to include two videos from the same channel, but his footage is just too compelling to ignore. His investigations offer a chilling glimpse into what many believe is undeniable proof that the paranormal realm is very real. Take a look.
تتوقع صوت باب ده ولا شيء؟ تحرك المكان. في حركة غريبة في البيت. ايش الحركة؟ ايش الصوت الغريب ده؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله. باب السقف فوق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. ايش الابواب هذه اللي تجيب الصوت كانه في شيء صافره؟ اعوذ بكلمات الله التامه من شر. شوفوا، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. شوفوا، لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله.
Alambari begins to hear unsettling noises echoing from every corner of the abandoned house. Then, a sudden, deafening bang. Startled, he rushes to investigate, only to find a door violently slamming open and shut on its own. He summons the courage to push forward, but there's no one there. And from this point on, things only get stranger.
بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The back door isn't just moving, it is violently slamming back and forth right in front of him. Braving the danger, he runs directly into the motion to investigate, taking a hit from the heavy door as he forces his way through. But as he steps out into the darkness of the yard, he finds silence. No one is there. What do you think? Is this footage of a true poltergeist, or simply a well-staged fake? You decide. Ghost on TV. Our next video comes from Argentina, where a newly surfaced clip has been causing panic in the region. And needless to say, what happens in this footage is truly bizarre. Take a close look.
Peor, claro, porque miren esto, de este hombre.
No.
Que va caminando. Pará, Barbie.
Ah.
Se le está remando, Barbie.
De repente este hombre
Sé que sé, por
camina y
No.
sigue la sombra nada más. Es impactante. Estoy helado de relatar esta noticia. Es realmente...
Che, qué loco.
Claro, la reacción de Mauricio es impecable, como... Dale, dejate, como no lo puedes creer, dejate de joder, ¿viste?
A man is seen walking down an empty street. At first, nothing seems unusual, until he steps into a darker area. Suddenly, his body fades, transforming into nothing more than a shadow as he continues walking. Even when the footage is zoomed in, you can still see the faint shadow moving forward. I enhanced the video myself, but I couldn't find any explanation for what happened here. So what do you think? Was this truly paranormal, or just a strange camera glitch? I'll leave it to you to decide. The 907 poltergeist. This next video comes from an unknown source, so we cannot verify the full backstory. But the general consensus online is terrifying. A woman claims that her house is plagued by repeated poltergeist activity, specifically in her kitchen. Even weirder, she claims the activity usually happens at the exact same time every night, 9:07 p.m. Hearing noises right on schedule, she starts recording the dish rack on the counter.
Hi guys, I've just put the camera on because the kettle's went on again. I've heard things in the kitchen again. And our plate's moving again. God, guys. Oh my God. Oh! Oh!
At first, the yellow plate starts to move slightly on its own, almost like it is being shaken by an invisible hand. You can hear the woman's fear in her breathing, but she continues to record. Suddenly, a bunch of silverware on the right side is violently thrown to the ground. But the entity isn't done. Right after the first crash, that yellow plate, the one that was shaking earlier, is hurled directly at her face, missing her by only a few inches. This is easily one of the most violent clips on this list. If this is a hoax, she put herself in serious physical danger to pull it off. So, did she stage a dangerous stunt for views? Maybe she needs to call the haunted frequency to investigate the poltergeist. Hit that subscribe button if you would like to play chess with the dark entity. Send the like button to the abandoned house at night, and write a spell in the comments to repel the ghost from the cupboard. We promise, we will be back to haunt your dreams very soon.